bro.
How do you do it? Anything?
No, I'm saying, that's
That
what.
right there made it do
Yeah,
that.
made it come.
Yo, this is the OT99 Bantering, where opinions are shared and smoke gets served. Look, we're locked in with another show. It's your boy Firms, and I'm joined today with Ed. Ed, what's good, fam?
It's good, bro. How are you?
I'm blessed, bro. I'm blessed. Look, we're back here with another show. You get me? Manchester United. I'm happy, bro. How many times? Hey, AK, what's happening in your back, bro? Pause. You have to mute you. This guy, yeah, you have to mute him because you get me.
Yeah, it was a bit noisy there.
Trust me. But yeah, bro, I'm good, man. I'm happy. Look, Manchester United got the dub. It's not often we can say that, you get me? But of late, it feels like Manchester United has been carving out some results, man. Carving out some victories. So for me, I'm excited, bro. I'm happy, bro. Weekend went well. How about you, man? How's your weekend been, man?
It's been all right. Man United, they won. It is what it is, man. Game's over. On to the next one now, isn't it? We can't just get like happy about that one result because you know what Man United do? They can't string it. We'll see. Like at the moment, we're sitting number 7, 21 points. That's what 9 points off the top. So look, yeah, it was all right. It was a good game to watch.
Come on, boy. NK, what are you saying? You finally fixed your...
Man, I don't know why Edwin is lying. That was not a good game to watch. Yes, we took
the point, but... I'm not talking about the play, it's the result. Because I didn't think we were going to win.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, let's not start fighting before the show even begins.
No. I don't think we played well, but I was just surprised because when me and friends on the pre-match thing, like we've struggled to beat Crystal Palace, like 100%. Over the years, and Crystal Palace have been doing well. So I don't think it was the best game to watch on the eye, but it was a result. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't think we were gonna win.
Bro, put it like this, yeah. We're the only fan base, yeah, that will finish last season 15th, and then be coming into this season, yeah, haven't beaten Palace in their home ground for 5 years and be complaining about the way we played. Bro, look, we got a result. Just like we did at Anfield. We got a result. You see those games like that, yeah? Forget whether you score a tick-a-tack-a goal or whether you just score a penalty. Bro, you get your 3 points and you bounce. And that's what we did.
No, that's not what you do. Well, to be honest, it depends on what everybody is looking for. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So as a fan, it's like, what do you want? I think some people just want the buzz of the winning. Like they just want the buzz. Oh yeah, we're winning. Some of us too want to look at the bigger picture. So every little details kind of like matters, because we've been there before. We've seen this stuff before. We saw it under Ole, under LVG, under Jose. It just go and then you get your hopes up and then they just crumble. And it always because of the style of football that we play. You can tell it. Like I said to you, did we get the 3 points? Of course. Did we have a good performance? No. And I was saying it was just one of those days where, and we're probably going to talk about it because I feel like the performance was a bit similar to the Everton one. The only difference is that we got 2 goals in this game. Everton, we didn't. And that was a bigger difference,
Look at, see, this is why This is why I can't even rate you, man. Look at this. Look at your boy, the star boy. You get me? The star boy. Look what he's telling man then. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Look. See him today? He says, when it was asked about this game, look what he says. It was about the 3 points today. I'm just happy that we got them. It was very important. It's one of the biggest clubs in the world, and you have to perform. So if you don't score for a long time, then it can get to you. Look, guys.
Who said that? Who said that?
Bro, who do you think said that? Zirkzee said that. Zirkzee, the star boy. You get me? He told man that it's about, look, you need to realize that Manchester United, we haven't beaten this team at home in 5 years. Like, this isn't, you remember think about the teams that were, you're talking about teams that had Martial, Rashford, Pogba. Like, you're talking about big, this isn't like, you know what I mean? This is under Oli. This is under, this is under, like, not LV,
but
you know
you acting like I see the Liverpool game. I understand it. It's a rival game, innit? So it's like bragging rights. I don't know no Crystal Palace fan. So what am I gonna go brag about? Oh yeah, we beat Crystal Palace. Yeah, we beat you guys. Maybe you guys know Crystal Palace fans, but I don't. And I get it. It's notoriously like a difficult ground. But I'm just saying, if we do all this, because like I said to you, this year maybe you guys want Champions League football. Maybe you want to see, because I'm the type of fan. I'm happy not to even begin European football as long as the manager is actually implementing the right stuff. But and I think a lot of the fan base here used to say the same thing too. But then now, and I always say to you, Man United fans, they are one of the biggest liars in the world.
How?
Like, because they used to always say, because remember when Oli was here and then they didn't like the football. And then when Tim Hart came, it's like, look, we don't even care about the result. We just want a manager that can come in and implement a good brand of attacking football.
Yeah.
And we're going to be okay with it. We don't even care about European football. We just not going to give it. Well, right now, what we are playing for result, and I know it's a result business too, but as a fan base, we've seen it all before. So I thought maybe right now our mentality will be different, where we actually look at the long-term goal. And maybe some of you probably feel like the football, because when I see the football, we don't really create open play chances like that. You know, we're not creating like that. So, I mean, I have to say, Amrin is one of the most luckiest man I've seen on the planet. He could have been in second place without actually having to even produce that much performance. Because have we beat Everton and maybe Forest, we would have been second, and you will still be questioning how we did it. You will still be questioning how we did it. So luck is on his side, and for his sake, I just hope he's doing what he's doing now to survive, and at some point he's going to be able to switch it and implement it like a good type of like brand of football that can give us the consistency that as a fan base we've been looking for, because we've been there, we've seen this type of thing before, you know.
But can I ask you a question though? This season, the title challenges, do you see any of them playing a brand of football where you're like, yeah, like that's it?
It's
like,
not. I mean, for example,
Arsenal.
I would take Arsenal for example. I've seen Arsenal play the brand of football, and the key word where I said at the end of it was consistency. So to me, you always need to have like an identity as a team, a style of play as a team, you know. And you remember last week, I was even after the Everton game, I was even asking you like, what is our attacking pattern? How do we create goals? Is it our wing back crossing? Because we got two wing backs that play on the opposite side of their foot. I don't know why. Dalot is on the left-hand side and Ahmad is on the right-hand side. So naturally, you're not expecting them to put on crosses inside because they have to cut in and shoot. And then you go number 10s too that play too with their foot like that too. So again, where is the crosses coming in from? So that means, are we a team that crosses? No. Are we a team that do? I don't know how we create I don't know our identity, how we create chances week in, week out to score goals. And there is a reason why I think I could be mistaken, but I think right now we might be level ahead with set piece goal with Arsenal. You know?
Yeah, I think I read something like that as well.
Yeah. Which I mean, goals are goals, isn't it? But the problem is, can it be consistent? Like when you're set is the same thing against games like Everton, where when we talk about consistency, that's where it gets frustrated, because on a day like see games like Crystal Palace, yes, you want to go away, you take whatever way you want to win. But then there are some games where you need to show your identity. And that's those games at home, games like even Forest or so. And we don't have that. We don't have that. And that's to me, that's why sometimes even when we win, it's like in the back of my head, I said it's just a matter of time before he become just like all the managers that came here and failed, because all of them did the same thing too.
Ed, what's your thoughts on it? What do you call it? What's your thoughts on it? Like, obviously, Manchester United, we're seeing like teams like Arsenal do it for how many seasons in a row now, where they're consistently utilizing the set pieces to get themselves 3 points week in, week out. Yeah. And Manchester United is in a place where you heard Amorim in interviews, he's actually saying he's stealing. Like, he's got a lot more time now to train on the pitch, and he's stealing ideas of his fellow coaches. And like NK said, we're like joint or leading on set piece goals. So clearly there's something that's happening in the training ground with the set pieces in Manchester United. But what's your thoughts on like the way we're playing? Like, if we're getting results, does that bother you, or do you still want to be seeing that like this brand of football?
We're not really getting results that consecutive, right? We're not playing well either. Like, fair enough, bro, like, we're winning.
One loss in what, 6 or 7? One loss in 6, no?
Yeah, but we've drawn. We've won 2, drawn 2, lost 1. I don't know. I just feel like Man United, we haven't had identity for a while. We don't play good football. We have the players to like play good football, but we just don't play good football.
Yeah.
We just don't play good football. If he was a good coach, why is he stealing ideas? He should have his own ideas, our own set way of playing. Like, saying you steal ideas just so he's he's very basic and limited in what he can do. If we've got to start implementing it in the team and work on it. And I think NK made a good point. NK made a good point, and this was very much an evident.
Arteta's blueprint is.
No, but the thing is, yeah, but that's different though. But he coached with Pep.
Fam, he still stole his thing.
He didn't really steal his ideas. He coached with him, got what he had to do, and implemented it into the Arsenal team, right?
Mm-hmm.
Think about it. When was Arsenal? Man City are not the best with set pieces, are they?
But what about every other coach that's playing with him, that played with him?
Yeah, but the thing is, yeah, Amram's got no connection to Man City like Arteta did. You know what I mean? Say you're stealing. And NK made a good point, yeah, and this was evident in the Everton game where we had so much possession, yeah, but well, there's no open chances. Like, you can't say, we created 2 or 3 clear-cut chances. We, like NK said, we don't create that much chances for us to be like, okay, yeah, cool, we can afford. And because we don't, we just rely on that the 1 or 2 chances that we do create that we score, because we know more chances are not coming our way. We do a lot of... Yeah, I just feel like we don't have enough chances, and we're still struggling to find an identity in the type of football we play.
I do feel like...
Also, friends, let me clarify, because I think you guys are misunderstanding me. To me, I feel the teams that have been able to be consistent in the Premiership, they've known how to do 2 things: how to control the game without the football and with the football. And that's what coaches do. With United, we struggle to do both. Do you get what I'm trying to say? We struggle to do both. We don't keep clean sheet, and most of the time too, we give goals out, we give our lead away. Like, for example, when Arsenal go ahead, you can more so just know that okay, they can keep a clean sheet because they're very good at that. You know, they can pass the ball around, control it, basically play to the tempo that they want to play in.
Yeah.
We never. I haven't really seen a game where I say, okay, you know what, this team is playing towards our tempo, how we want to play the game. You get what I'm trying to say? And to me, that is my worry. I never most of the time see us in control of a football match. You know, even if it's without the football or with the football, I just don't see it. Because if you look at us, for example, I think all season we got 1 clean sheet all season in 12 games. You know, all clean sheet. And most of the time too, when we get in the lead, I think against Crystal Palace, they actually done a very good job controlling the game against Palace. I have to say that. You know, once they went ahead, they knew how to kind of like keep possession of the ball. They knew how to keep possession of the ball and just not drawn to like Palace, you know, say, okay, you know what, we win it, let's take the stint out of the game. So I have to actually credit their maturity when they went ahead against what they call Crystal Palace too. Maybe Palace playing on Thursday night kind of like they play a key part into it too. But I think from a maturity point of view, because we do this thing even last season when Leon was 10 men, we still made them come back into the game because we didn't know how to control the game with the football, also like that. So I don't know. With this manager, I've kind of made my mind about him, but
isn't it
I'm
down to
hoping to
personnel?
change my mind.
Look, if you look at Bruno Fernandes, yeah, he had an interview and they talked about his playing style, and he said, you know, he'll never change his style. Like, he's that type of guy that plays that killer ball, that exciting ball. Yeah, it comes with the risk of losing and giving away the ball quite a lot. But obviously, Bruno's identity is that guy, that fast action, plays risky passes. And then look, you saw it against Palace. He's the one that got 2 assists. People may doubt the level of his assists or the quality of his assists. But why is it always Bruno at the end of the pass? Do you know what I mean? Whether you're talking about a quality pass, assist where it lays on his feet or not, why is it always Bruno's name attached to it? And why is it?
But what
and that's just
that risk. See that risk.
What I'm saying is, isn't it down to the personnel? Because say next season now, say if you remove Bruno from, say he goes to another European club or he goes to Saudi, and you're bringing in Anderson and you bring in a
No, but see, this is where it gets tricky, because managers can do 2 things. You have your ideas and you have your players, and you should be able to let players buy into your ideas by also looking at their characteristics. You know what I'm trying to say? You should never ever let players take control. And obviously that's how he plays. But as a manager, you should be able to just know that, okay, you know what, this is his strength and this is his deficiency. How do I get him so that I can utilize more of his strength, but let him understand that some of like his weakness or some of the way that he plays to at times too, it can affect the team. You know, that's a manager's job to be able to do that.
I think Amorim is bound by his personnel, because Amorim didn't get forced to say Bruno's going to be playing less next season.
No, but I'm just trying to say there is a reason why. So if obviously Bruno have said that he's not going to change, that's how it is, and as a manager too, you kind of like put up with that, then it means that you as a manager don't have an identity. And that's why we struggle, because you have to look at it. You know, yes, Bruno, in terms of like individual performance, he's done a lot, but there's a reason why the team too, as a team, we haven't been able to mount like a serious title challenge or build something that's like consistent, because the way he play is not consistent, even on a football pitch. You know, it's not consistent. It's either it's a high risk reward type of like thing. You know, if you go good, you get a reward, but if you go bad, you go bad too. And like I said to you, if our aim is to build a team where we are consistent and we can be in and about of challenging or even knocking on the door, then those type of behaviors doesn't work. No, in the new Premiership. And if you're gonna do that today, you need to find a way to kind of like counter that, to cover his weakness. If that's what you're gonna do, you have to find a way to cover. I didn't think he had a good game. I think the assist made it look like he had a good game, but I think there were situations where he was losing the ball or he was getting the ball was getting stolen from him in like dangerous positions where on a different day they could have capitalized on that. Do you get what I'm trying to say? But it's just what it is. Majority of the fan base, and this is where it gets tricky because apparently his top assist in the Premiership, which I was very surprised by Bruno. That's what.
Oh, why are you surprised? This is
No, but-
Bruno, bro.
But
This is
again, see, if you speak to majority of the fans, and even with you, a lot of people are going to say that we don't like him playing in the middle. We rather he play in the 10 role. And there is a reason why. Because even though we're scoring a lot of goals, we're also conceding a lot of goals. So you have to ask yourself, why is that? The risk reward type of like thing. You get what I'm trying to say?
I think it's simple. I feel like Manchester United's midfield is very open. And yes, Casemiro's been doing his best and he's been, putting in a shift here and there. But that combination is probably one of the weakest combinations in terms of defense protection out of the title challenges that you're saying that you want to compete against. I really do. I feel like if you're talking about if you look at what do you call it? Arsenal, who's leading the pack right now. You look at your Declan Rices and you look at your Zubimendi's. I just feel like they're better suited as a midfield. I just feel like they're better suited as a midfield. They're positionally efficient.
No, but friends, and this is why, maybe you're right. Maybe you're right.
Chelsea.
But when you watch us play, just go see a lot of the goals that we concede and just see there's a very common denominator. Majority of the time,
set pieces and stuff.
No, I'm talking about the goals we concede. Majority of the time, the players are not in the position that they're supposed to be in, and they're rushing to get back into position because they've been dragged out of there. So we are never compact. Because I have never seen a team that play 5 at the back, 3 at the back, 5 at the back, whatever you want to say, and still be conceding that much goals. It's because, and if you go look at the goal that we conceded against Everton, for example, it tells you all you need to know. Bruno, who was the midfielder, was actually pressing with Zirkzee up top, which left a big gap in the middle. So if a coach is able to coach them and coach the team, because one player or 2 players don't make how open you are in the middle, it's not just down to 1 or 2 players. It's how you are set up as a team, as a structure to protect your team. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So often than not, because there's always it's a bit like what they used to say about Tim Hag, a big gap all the time in the middle. If most of the time, if the team just know how to be in a compact shape, but we play 5 at the back, do you know how difficult it is for team to break us down? You saw Everton with 10 men compact and we're struggling to break them down. Why can we not say that about our team? People struggling to break us down because we have a lot of men behind when we defend it. Well, we should anyway, but we don't.
Like I said, I don't think Manchester United has got a coach that can coach a clean sheet. I don't think Amarim's got the ability to coach a clean sheet because his style and his method, one, his personnel, but 2, his philosophy is not like that. He's not a Glasner. Like Glasner, until they played Manchester United, didn't concede a goal in the whole of November. They've got the ability to be able to coach a defense. And I think Manchester United, where we've had Mourinho, he was able to coach a clean sheet. Where we've had maybe LVG, he can coach a boring game. 0-0.
I mean, Tim Hag did it in his first season.
Ten Hag did it in his first season.
Yeah, he did it for a brief period of time. And that was Casemiro and Eriksen who didn't have the leg.
I think Erik Ten Hag did. He went on a run, but I just don't know if he was coaching it or if it was just like team form. Like I don't know. I don't know. Like when we're on form, we've got a buzz, we've got a vibe, everyone's confident. Because it's just so opposite. Like the ends of the spectrum that Erik Ten Hag went in is just too hot and cold for me to know what he's really about. Like his coach, his in-game decisions as well. Later on down the line when things weren't going so good, it was questionable. Do you know what I mean? It just made you feel like, is he really got the ability?
It's that thing, fams. You have to be able to teach a team to be able to defend with the ball and without the ball too. Like I said to you, control. And we go back to that word again too. You need to let your team be able to do both. Do both. And when you're building a team, you can see a team do it, and then for them to like make mistake. But for me, I don't even see us trying. It's even like when we build them from the back, any little press, boom, we go long. Any little press, we go long, and then it becomes a 50-50 ball. Any little press. But I'm saying, like, sometimes you just need to be a little bit, make them mistake. Let them make the mistake. But it also comes down to the fact that I think last season was so bad for him that now he cannot let the team take any risks anymore. Like, he cannot. And the same thing happened to Haki, where Tim Haki came in, lost the first 2 games, so he just felt like, okay, you know what, I can't take any risk anymore, So
the thing is, I see the game evolving so much, man, and I think like where we're knocking the style of play, i.e., going long and all of that stuff there, I feel like other teams are taking joy and collecting points while we're waiting for this great football. Like you see, like I say, you see teams doing long throws, emphasizing that more. You see teams doing long, like. The only joy that we've seen from Manchester United has been from the fact that Amorim has said, okay, cool, we can't play out from the back. I acknowledge it. We ain't got the personnel that can do that. Therefore, go long, because every time we try to play out from the back, the ball gets robbed from us.
Playing from the back is not just about personnel issue. Like, and that's what I said to you, like, sometimes you just not need to open your eyes and see, because Brighton used to do that quite a lot. Brighton, for example, De Zerbi used to commit more
defenders that can play out from the back.
I mean, Luke Shaw is not bad to do it. Luke Shaw is not bad to do it. And it's the same thing that we used to talk about, because as I said to you, my United fan base don't learn. We used to say, oh, De Gea cannot do it, and we need Onana to be able to come here and play from the back. Onana came. Was Onana playing from the back? No, he was not. Because
he's not
passing from the back is about what options you have. What options you have when you get the ball. What option you have? That's number one. And number two is how you break
time on the ball. Like Maguire, even if he has the most options, it's still going to take a day and a
No, not necessarily. Because if the options is there, when you see Cunha drop deep or so, they give it to them, because those are the players that are able to receive the ball under pressure. But like I said to you, when you play from the back, it's a movement thing. It's a movement. Okay, when you pass, where do I need to go after I give the ball? Okay, if I don't have the ball, where do I need to position myself to be able to get there? And then I think in a build-up, you probably need like 2 players that are elite, either on the ball or dribbling the ball out of the back. He doesn't use Kobe, which we know Kobe can do that. Kobe can dribble from the back. He's not using Kobe. So again, you don't talk about personnel when he have one of the guys that can do that in the team, but he's not doing that. So again, why is Kobe not in there when we know that Kobe can help play from the back with his dribbling ability?
What's your thoughts on that, Ed? Do you feel like Kobe can fit into this Amorim system? Is it on the player?
But the problem is, as long as Bruno's playing, he won't. Bruno takes up much more space, and kind of like messes up a bit with the balance. I think as long as Bruno's there, Kobe won't start or have a consistent run of games, because he's always going to play either Casemiro and the holding. I don't think he feels that Kobe could play that role. So technically, the other role that's available, Bruno's got it locked down.
Bro, you know what? Funny enough is, I don't think if Bruno wasn't here, if he was sold today, I don't think Mainey will even play even still. I don't think so. Like, there's a reason why Manchester United...
Nah, because he will not play, because Amorim don't like his midfielders to be that good on the ball. He just wants them to be able to run. He wants his centre-backs to do what we think the midfielders should be able to do. That's what he wants.
No,
he said in the press
to be good on the ball, but he still wants his team to be able to be dynamic enough to get up and down the pitch and be able to keep up with like the opposition. Like with Mainu, he's really good on the ball. He's got neat feet, close control. Do you understand? But bro, he's easy to get past. You knock the ball past him, and that's it. You're gone. And I think he wants someone like obviously that's a nice interlude into what do you call it? Into the links that we've been hearing from Fabrizio Romano. So apparently he's linked us to a 30 million euro midfielder.
They better not bring Gallagher here. They better not bring Gallagher here. They better not bring Gallagher here, man.
Gallagher. An opportunity, but
Gallagher
didn't want to let him go in August. So let's see what happens in the January window. Angelo Stiller is also a player they appreciate from Stuttgart, but I don't see a German club selling one of their stars in the January window at all. So January is not going to be easy. It's going to be about opportunities in the summer. It's going to be about opportunities in the summer. Could be different. And for sure, Manchester United in 26 will add again at least one midfielder.
What do you think about Hassan and Gallagher?
Bro, let's be honest though. Gallagher for Chelsea, you're telling me that it was a total.
I did not ask you that. I asked you, like, when you hear that signing, does it make you excited? Like, oh yeah, we're gonna do. Like, what is your opinion about that?
Can you bring up stats for Gallagher Chelsea, please?
I don't want to. Can
you bring up Gallagher's stats for Chelsea, please? Because this is Gallagher's stats for Chelsea. I asked Ed to bring it up because I think we see that now.
He's not at Chelsea at the moment, though, right?
No, he's at Atletico right now, yeah, doing his thing there, but they're not using him.
At Chelsea in the 23-24 season, 37 matches, 5 goals, 8 assists.
I'm not again.
You see what I'm saying?
Me too. I don't care about what goals he scored. He's a midfielder. I don't care about what goals he scored.
13, yeah. People are sleeping on him.
Can
26
you know, I will be outside when they're going to get tough. Don't be out here crying about we don't do nothing right because you are advocating for things like this. Gallagher, you know.
Bro, I don't understand what the big issue is with Gallagher. Yeah, he's not the most technically gifted, yeah. But you see with Manchester United, yeah, some of our best moments is when we had Scott McTominay and Fred in that middle. The energy, the strength, the pace, the ability to get around them.
I would rather go get Scott McTominay back than Gallagher.
Bro, no way, Liverpool, yeah, when they were doing some of their best football, had your Hendersons. Henderson is definitely more technically gifted. At his peak, yeah, he had takers with a pass. I can't lie. But he was also kind of like no frills. Like your teams could definitely do with a Gallagher. Like
I cannot believe what I'm hearing.
If you're trying to make sure that you want to close out a game, Ugarte is obviously, I don't know what's going on with him. He's not adjusted. I don't know what's going on with him. You have the opportunity to close out a game. Casemiro's coming off. Who are you more comfortable bringing on? A Kobe Mainu or a Gallagher? I'm not like to say they're in the same class or anything. Mainu's a different breed in these sense.
Why are you buying players to close out a game? And this is what I said to you, like, see,
why not?
My United, our mentality, because I don't know what it is that we always want 6 that are good off the ball and not with the ball. Anytime we want to get midfielder, we are always obsessed with guys that can tackle. I just
told you 13 GA. What do you mean? On the ball is good and off the ball. What was this season before it?
You know, no comments, man. I'm gonna stay out of this conversation.
Wait, are you telling me though? You're really trying to say that 26 million isn't a good business for Gallagher?
Again, see, you guys look at the money. I don't know. You see, why now United fans have been so upset with finances, and I don't get it. If a player is good, you go and invest in a good player because they're gonna give you longevity. You know, you go buy a good midfielder, they're gonna give you 10 years at the top because they are quality. What do I need Gallagher for 2-3 seasons? What do I need Gallagher for?
Bruv, the thing about Gallagher, yeah, and the reason why I'm not too pissed with Gallagher is because Gallagher's a supplementary signing. Fabrizio said it himself. He says this guy is not deemed as a priority signing.
As a Man United fan, you are seeing a top talent in Kobe leave to be replaced by Gallagher, and you are okay with that, and you are justifying that because it's 26 million. Like, make that make sense.
But me personally, yeah, I don't want to see Kobe Mainly leave.
Well, he's leaving, and to be replaced by Gallagher because, and according to Frames, his stats is okay. His stats is better than Kobe, so we shouldn't worry about that.
Ed, what did he get in the year before? Did it come up?
It's saying that in the Premiership, right, the 23-24 season, 37 appearances, 7 goals, 7 assists and 5 goals. The season before, 22-23 season, was 35 goals. No, 35 appearances, 1 assist and 3 goals.
Okay, so outside of that, right, the last
the season after that, 35 appearances, 1 goal. That's right. Then he was at Crystal Palace. I think on 34 appearances, 3 assists, 8 goals.
Look, all I'm trying to tell you is like it won't hurt having a £26 million English national, yeah. It's not hurting your quota. 26 million, yeah. Someone, a midfielder like that, with the ability to get you assists and up to 8 goals or so. It's not like I'm not gonna look at that and feel wow, especially yeah, when Manchester United are saying that's not you're not the main guy, you're just a guy, yeah, that's just gonna be supplementary because Manchester United, in my mind, they're after Anderson, and in my mind, they're after guys like Anderson, Belieber, Wharton, Stiller.
Man United next summer should go and buy 2 top midfielders. Not give us Gallagher and 1 top midfielder.
No, they will get, bro. I believe they'll get 3.
No.
Yeah,
no.
If leaves, if Casemiro leaves and Bruno leaves, come on, bro.
Bruno is not leaving.
Who told you that?
Not leaving. Bruno is not leaving. I don't think Casemiro is even leaving. I think Ugarte could be, yes, but even Ugarte, I don't know who's going to buy him for the money that we're going to have to take a big loss with Ugarte because we spent 50 million for him, and I think someone probably going to give us 20 million euros if we're lucky, or they're going to try to do a loan and try to buy him. So we're going to have to take a hit. Kobe too, we're going to have to take a hit with Kobe because to me, Kobe probably going to be like Kobe's a 70 to 80 million type of player, but we might have to take a big loss on that. Probably try to sell him for like 30 million or so. Oh, I think it is smart. They will let him go on loan and see what happens with this guy. I don't even think he's going to be here this year anyways, but we'll see. We'll see.
30 M's, you know. Cheeky, fam. Cheeky. So look, at the end of the day, you know, these guys, whoever's listening, bruv, don't let NK, bruv, and Ed just make you feel like we're on the up right about now. See Manchester United right about now, yeah. We're on the up, cuz. You get me? We're getting W's. We're getting W's. Look. Started from the bottom, now we're here. Started from the bottom, now the whole team here. Look, Manchester United at the minute, yeah. Enough. You remember, this is tough times for us. If you deep it, yeah, look at us. Look at that. This is what we wanted. We wanted to be in and around that top 5 position. Manchester United is 1 point off top 5.
No, that's what you wanted.
3 points off top 4.
That's what you wanted.
Oh, 3 points.
I didn't want this. I wanted a manager that installed hope. I wanted a structure that installed hope. Hope to just know that, okay, you know what you're doing here, if you buy the right players, there is actually hope that we can actually achieve something. Because I can see the football is entertaining. It can actually go ahead and maybe challenge some days. You always know it. You can feel it. You know, even when the mistakes are there. But right now, me personally, and I can speak for Edwin or Firms, but I'm just looking at it and I'm not inspired by it on the long term. Short term, are they going to get a Europa League so that you guys can get the money because Firm need 25 minutes to go by Gallagher? Maybe they give him a Europa League so they can get 25 minutes to go by Gallagher. You know, but yeah.
Anderson is the number 1 for like. I know the world and their dog is going to be after him. Bayern, City, Liverpool, like City especially because of Rodri. Rodri is not. He can't seem to stay fit again. So I know that it's going to be City front runners for him, Liverpool, etc. But Manchester United need to get Champions League football so that we can attract this guy, bro. Because him paired with any defender will just any midfielder will improve them, because I feel like it's just that good and well-rounded. Pause. So for me, we need to do what we need to do. You know that one there. But look, at the end of the day, man, we're getting our dubs. Who's our next game? West Ham. Like, if you look at our next fixtures, by the way, they're winnable. Like, I think we've got. Ed, do you know what our next few fixtures are? I think the next one is
this, and this is why I said to United fans, because see, when you come in and you do this, because now their expectations are very low. What he's gonna give them is he's gonna give them an appetite where they're gonna demand more. And when they start demanding more, let's see if he can deliver. I expect us to beat West Ham. Ugly game, but I expect him to win it. So when they start saying like, "Oh, go get top 4 because you're getting the results," and when they start demanding, that's where you're gonna see. Remember when Tim had us in almost like second place, almost challenging for the title. And he demanded go do it again, and then he couldn't do it because they were playing something to just get them by. Anyway, we're going to see. I expect that to be West Ham, though. I think they've lost like their best player.
What's our next fixture?
So West Ham.
After West Ham, it get very tough. After West Ham, it get very tough.
I think we get 9 points before we face Aston Villa.
No, but so after West Ham, who we got?
Wolves.
Oh, so it's Villa, Wolves, and who else?
No, it's West Ham, Wolves, Bournemouth, then Aston Villa, then Newcastle, then Wolves again.
Bournemouth home and away.
So we got West Ham at home, Wolves away, Bournemouth at home.
One thing I know about this United team is the games you expect them to win, they're gonna lose, and the ones you expect them to lose, they're gonna win. You know, typical holidays, man. Typical holidays.
We need to get, because when we face, January is going to be interesting. You understand? January is going to be interesting. So we need to definitely come out with
we've got Man City and Arsenal.
Techie. Bro, we got redemption for Arsenal, you know. Redemption, bro. Like, I feel like, that game.
Then we're going to lose that game. Don't even go. If you do a rival YouTube, don't invite me. I'm not going to come embarrass myself.
Bro, this is the thing. Don't let their form with other teams like blind you, bro. Like, when they play Man United, we had a way of neutralizing this form, bro. Like with Arsenal, it's always a tough game. Even last season, it was always a tough game. People think we're going to get blown away. It's never that. It's never that, man. It is that, actually, at times, but don't get it twisted, man. Like, Man United will put up a shift, will rise to the occasion, bro. And like you said, the games you don't expect to win, you'll see Man United winning. So look, for me, the last thing I want to see is Arsenal that creating this gap at the top, because they're 5 points clear.
If Amrin actually beat Arsenal and stop them from winning the league, I'm actually backing for a whole year.
Of course. This is what I'm saying. Look, of course, bro. If Amrin manages to stop up, because Arsenal, are probably one defeat away, from like things getting a bit shaky for them. But bro, Chelsea, I swear down, if they had 11 men, that's 3 points for them. That's 3 points for them. Arsenal somehow seem to be getting this luck of the draw. They keep getting lucky with it. And I just feel like, look, I feel like Manchester United, we need to be the ones to just derail them, because I can't stand them winning the league. And then, it's going to be a long day for everyone, bro. It's going to be a long day for everyone. So we need to make sure we can end it. But look, this is a decent stream, guys, man. Look, we chopped it up, talked about wherever. And look, Manchester United, we move, man. We move. Hopefully, we get some W's against West Ham. Paqueta's out. He got 2 yellows, so he's missing the game. There's danger, man. So that can only help us, you get me? So, look, I expect us to rise up that table, you get me? Another 3 points. Bro, things are going to start to look saucy, bro. Man United will probably
I have to say, this was one of the most difficult YouTube live I've ever done. Gallagher, Oh my God. I had to sit down and actually listen to why Gallagher might be good for us.
Did you, if you compared to Scott McTominay, wouldn't you say they're in the same bracket?
I'm not trying to go back to that.
But you'll be the one. You'll be the one, yeah.
And
you'll be the one gushing over Napoli highlights with flipping.
Brother, we had scored here and we said it was not good. Why would you want to go back to that? Like, why? But anyway, you know what? I don't want to hear about Gallagher anymore.
So who do you want in the midfield?
Not Gallagher. I mean, if the Anderson guy is possible, then yeah. There's even that guy from Germany too. The one with the big nose. He looked good. He looked like he's a midfielder that can control the tempo of the game. Go bring him and then go get another decent midfielder next to him. He can control the tempo of the game. You know, get guys that can control the tempo of the game, man. Like none of these clampers. Get someone who can control the tempo of the game. You know, that understand when to speed it up, when to slow it up, and then build from there. Then get another workhorse that's next to him who is decent on the ball, that can go up and down the pitch. That's how you build it. You know, if we get, say, the one with the big nose, Kobe, and even get like a Beleba or another workhorse, another guy that can be good.
Spinner or something, right?
Yeah, it'll be good enough to build.
Yeah.
I haven't given up on Kobe yet, but give me a guy that knows how to control the game, because I don't think that's Kobe's game. You know, and just do a midfield 3. None of this 10 stuff. We can talk about that on a different day.
Right. Well, guys, man, thanks for tuning in, bro. All you man that listened, if you did listen, if you watch it now, if you watch it later, let us know your thoughts, man. Let us know your thoughts on how Man United performed against Palace. Where do you think we're going to end up in the season? What midfielders do you want to see at Manchester United? What midfield would you take? Would you take Stiller? Would you take Belieber? Would you take Anderson? Or do you rate Gallagher like me, bro? Forget me. Shrewd business. These men don't know. GA for 26 million, bro. Anyway, guys, remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Peace.